Alright, well, in honor of Superhero Week here on CineFix, we took on a huge scene from the Avengers, and this is how we made it. First step to becoming Thor, of course, is becoming a pretty woman.
Right.
Say hello to Thorina. Jarvis, I feel like this interface is a little more crude than usual. Alright, so for the role of Thor, we reached out to our friend TJ Smith. Now, TJ played Batman in our homemade 1989 Batman scene a while back, so he's coming back to play Thor in this. How do you feel?
I feel mighty.
Exactly. And then for the role of Captain America is our good friend Chris Singer.
This is just like his outfit, I believe.
Quite possible they use duct tape as well.
I'm noticing this would go on the upper body.
Yeah.
A seat belt. Oh, I think it's a Mustang. That's American.
Yeah. Buckle up for safety. And then Captain America's shield is very important, especially in this scene. So we took a trash can lid and Ben painted it white and then just drew the colors on there with colored markers.
Perfect start.
Yeah.
It's hard to get out on a call.
Hurry, Captain America, the city
hold
needs you.
Shield. All right, let's go.
Captain America, the crime's already over.
Darn it.
Today is basically the 1-year anniversary from when we started Homie Movies and we were doing Iron Man. And today we are doing Iron Man again. Now we've done Iron Man 2 other times in the past. We did the trailer and we did an original song. Iron Man, I love you, Iron Man. And I usually play Iron Man, but since you don't see his face in this, mostly it's Ben.
I am Iron Man.
The suit is a little bit different than before. The helmet's the same. New leg pieces, because his suit does change from movie to movie. We had to update the chest piece to be the triangular shape in the middle instead of the circle. Still is just an LED tap light in the middle. If you want to see the full making of the Iron Man suit, check out our very first episode on our playlist. It has the full breakdown on how we made this suit. So to shoot everything, we set up basically an entire forest inside my house. So most of my living room is the forest, but we keep changing it for every single shot.
This is amazing. Such authentic wood.
That's enough.
Yeah, cool. TJ and Ben are getting ready to do battle. In that first shot, when Iron Man blasts a bunch of power out of his hands, we had Ben just go into the pose. All right, hold it. And then he holds still, and I used a white sheet kind of rolled up, and he holds onto the sheet, and then I blast it with a flashlight, so it jump cuts to that, so it kind of looks like power shooting out. Some of the shots we did in reverse. This shot where Thor lands backwards, the first half was done with miniatures, but this shot is done in reverse. So he's actually starting in the spot that he's gonna be in, and then he jumps that way. So there's a handful of shots like that. Including a huge somersault that Ben did. Keep in mind, you cannot see out of this thing. The mask is not made with eye holes whatsoever because there's LED lights in there. Awesome. Good. Iron Man is dressing his pretend Thor.
Yeah.
How cute. For our Mr. and Mrs. Smith scene a few weeks ago, we made a dummy that we could dress up. Came in really handy this time.
What happened?
How's it going?
She's taking one for the team on this one.
Save me.
For that shot where Iron Man and Thor are flying together through the forest, they're just standing on the ground together. I'm shooting downwards, and I'm just dropping a bunch of stuff on them. Alright, well, this is our floating Captain America shield. Kind of doing the whole thing in super slow motion so we can speed it up later. I'll just hit everybody one at a time. Boom, boom. There's a really cool shot where Iron Man's lying on the ground. He shoots off that way, then comes flying back. We did it in 2 pieces. Ben's laying on the ground.
Oh, that feels great.
Shine a bright flashlight, and then we cut, and then we basically just have a big flashlight on the ground, and we just pull it with the string. So here's TJ as Thor, ready to land on the ground. Ben, dressed as Iron Man, can't see a thing, is pulling the rope really fast, so the flashlight goes flying back. That looks like that was Iron Man. And then Ben comes running up from behind, kind of pretending like he's flying, and punches Thor. And see?
I don't know where I'm going.
3, 4, 5. Now there's 2 close-ups. The inside view of the suit, that's me. Got like some LEDs are gonna shine on my face, and some little drawings on some transparent sheets that I'm gonna just hold in front of my face like this. Ben drew all the little details, like the little circles and a little graphic of the glove. Okay, we're taping this one right to my face. This definitely looks much cooler on camera than it feels when I'm sitting there. So that covers all of the life-size stuff that we did with real people, but the rest of the shots we did with toys on a small scale. Watch out, Thor. Alright, so this is a shot that has the shield flying up into Captain America's hand. This is going to be on a line that gets pulled all the way up to Captain America's hand. And then his hand gets pulled down.
So close.
We were trying to get it so the shield goes to the hand, not over. We just did this probably 50 times. And then it occurred to us to put the string a little lower. So now the shield goes right to his hand, and we just did it on the second try. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
There's a really cool shot where they hit the side of the cliff and kind of keep fighting and struggling. We did that along the ground. I'm actually sitting on a skateboard, and I've got the 2 guys on wires, and then Ben's actually following directly behind with a smoke machine to create smoke right behind him. The shot where Iron Man and Thor come back into the forest and they crash through a tree trunk. Ben is controlling them on wires. I have the camera in one hand and the top of the tree in the other hand so that they can hit it, and then I can bounce the tree trunk down and then have it start falling. So for this shot, Ben's gonna be flipping Thor and Iron Man, so his hands are full. I'm gonna be holding the camera with one hand, but then with the other, I'm gonna be pulling the string that drops the tree down. 1, 2. We're trying to get all these trees to fall out at the exact same time. There's little strings tied around different groups of them. They're all gonna pull outward at the right moment. When you see the smoke clearing, that's just the action figures on the ground, and we filled the room with smoke, and then I'm shooting from above, and I actually used a blow dryer to shoot air straight down and clear the smoke away. This is the most sound effects that I've ever done for an episode. I reached about 130 individual sounds. So yeah, it was a ton of work, but that's how you make a homemade Avengers scene. Iron Man in his house. Iron Man. Look, here it comes.
Thank you, Captain America.
No problem, kids.
Look up. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. And a huge thanks to TJ Smith for joining in this time. You are awesome. You can check out his YouTube channel in the link over there. And come back to CineFix every other Tuesday for more episodes of Homemade Movies.